Hey everybody, Derek here. Just wanted to give you guys an update on the Solar P1 Pro scooter since I've gotten it back from the service center. Change out the throttle control that was having an issue, and then just really give you guys an update now that I've had it for, I don't know, I'm guessing it's been over 90 days. I've rode it about 6 times now. Just since coming back from the repair facility, they had like 58 miles on it. I've put 6 on it just driving it here through the neighborhood. Not really going too crazy with it, but definitely can tell a difference with the new throttle. The throttle that was on there before, I don't know if it was a little too sensitive or what, but you know, the throttle issue that I had was once I let go of the throttle, it was still sticking on, going. So they shipped out a new one, really 2 of them. I just put the same replacement one back on it that was on it before, and just seeing how it's going. Haven't charged it except for the first time when I got it back from the service center. I did plug it in, fully charge it. Since then I have not charged it. Just running it to see, you know, what it's going to do power wise. I definitely can say now, like in gear 1, gear 2, gear 3, you have a little bit better throttle control with it. It's not just trying to just snap and take off with the throttle that was on it before, whether it was in gear 1, 2, or 3. When you had it in both front and back motors, it was just trying to just take off. And now if you have it in sport, comfort mode, doesn't matter, but in gear 1, you can roll into the throttle nice and easy, and it's not just trying to just everything or nothing. And then of course, once you get to gear 3, then you can definitely tell it's got all the power. It's hard to kind of manage the power by twisting the throttle. It's kind of got like a little break point that's slow, with just like a few millimeter twist, and then after that it's like all or nothing. So I wish that would maybe be an update that they would do to the scooter. They kind of give it a little bit more free range on that throttle control to actually truly be a throttle control versus just like 5% and then straight to 95 or 100%. Let me turn this thing around so you guys kind of see what I got going on. All right, so here's the most recent update. As you can see, kind of battery life is halfway. Got 64 miles on it. Here's the repair that they did. So when it got scratched in the shipping, all they did was just kind of paint the handlebars. Didn't replace them as they said they were going to. And then this is the new throttle control, which I need to adjust a little bit now that I have a gap on here. New display they put on. New horn control light switch. Now my next issue is that the LED lights on the platform, the connectors broke on the inside, so now I have no lights on the platform. So when you turn on the lights, it's just going to be the headlight in the front and the tail light here in the back. One of the things I do notice now is that the rear brake is a little softer compared to what it used to be, so I may need to probably perform some maintenance on it to see if I can get it back to where it's working a little bit better. As far as the stem, everything's good on the stem. I haven't had any speed wobbles with it. Haven't had any concerns. Let's look and see what we got here. This trip, just since turning it back on, has been 1.8 miles. That's a battery life. There's no amps on it, but you know, if you twist it full throttle, it'll go to 45 amps. So I've had the scooter on for 48 minutes now. So pretty long time just to leave it on. I've had it on, instead of just turning it off and on, I just leave it on full time, walk around, play with my girls, talk to the neighbors, whatever, and then just hop back on it. No air codes now. Since replacing the throttle control, I haven't had any air codes. Whether setting here or driving, where before I was getting air code for the front brake and then I was getting air code for the throttle. So as you can see, everything seems to be going okay. I really don't feel a difference in the comfort mode, the sport mode, or the Eco Pro. There's no difference in the power level. I think it's supposed to help control the throttle as you twist it, but I'm not feeling any difference there. Really, you just feel the difference when you switch it from gear 1, gear 2 to gear 3. So all in all, the suspension up front seems to be just a little squeaky. but it's holding up good. Been going over a few bumps with it. The tires are holding up good. New horn's working out okay. There's not really much play in the stem, which is always a good sign. And I haven't had much speed wobbles since then, but I've only gotten it up to around 38, maybe 40 miles an hour versus what I was doing before I shipped it over to them. I was getting about 45 miles an hour or so. You can see the rear tires wearing okay. Definitely coming out here to the outside groove of the tire instead of just riding straight in the center, which is good wear. Rear brakes are doing okay. Rear shock's doing okay. So all in all and final, how do I feel about the scooter? Do I think it's been worth the purchase? You know, given every issue that I've had with it, everything that's going on with it. Look, I enjoy the product. As long as it works the way that I wanted it to, the way that I anticipated it to be, you know, from their YouTube videos, their marketing videos on their website, etc. That's exactly how I wanted it to perform for myself. Just unfortunately, it's been plagued with issues since I bought it, but it looks like now that we've gotten it back, I can see that it looks like it's working as it should. So definitely I'll continue to keep putting miles on it. I'll keep you guys updated. Just continue to work through the process. For anybody that is looking to buy the scooter, you know, again, it's your preference at the end of the day. I had someone reach out to me on YouTube in some of the comments saying, hey, they purchased one, but the tires weren't ready. Now they're concerned. You know, again, make the purchase as you feel fit, as long as it's within your budget. Just know that there could be some downtimes with it. You know, I had some downtimes with mine, especially with it being broken, things, you know, taking a minute to get fixed, shipping out parts. The one good thing I can say is that, you know, when I do reach out via email to Solar Scooters, they're pretty quick to respond, either, you know, in a few 30 minutes to a few hours. So I have no complaints there. The last email exchange with them about the throttle control, we went back and forth. It definitely got a little heated in the emails. You know, it's just, I understand at the end of the day, they felt that they tested the product, everything was fine. My concern is that I get the product and it's still broken, even after they said that they have done everything they could, tested multiple riders, had it for 2.5 weeks, and shipped it back and everything's fine. And I get it here and it's not fine. So all I can do at this point is say thank you to their team. I do appreciate them trying to make it right. It's just very frustrating that it has to take this long. When I purchased a scooter December 14th, it got to the house on, I think, in December 21st, before Christmas. And then when it arrived, it was already broken. So just had to wait. But again, I'll keep you guys posted. I'll keep you guys updated through the process. I'll get some more videos riding now that the weather's going to be better here in the Dallas area. And then looks like, you know, with the time change, we're going to pick up the extra hour, so I'll have longer days. So I'll get some video for you guys. Be sure you guys hit that like button, subscribed if you haven't, commented. Let me know some feedback about it. I'll be glad to share anything and everything with you guys. And with that, we'll see you guys later. Have fun.